my black people. It's all about the unity. There's nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody moving.
To boldly go where no man has gone before.
So ain't nobody moving me. Like at the king, we make it plain and simple. Bringing knowledge and fire at reality's temple. Reality's temple. My black people, it's all about the unity. There's nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody moving me. Like at the king, we make it plain and simple. Bringing knowledge and fire at reality's temple.
Okay, thank you for donating to my uncle Taalik. I appreciate it, and I know that my family appreciate it because he's been in our lives for years now. So, yeah. And I just want to say thank you because, yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, and we love you guys. Mwah. Bye. Bye. Peace forever and always. Peace forever and always. Peace forever and always.
I ordered this book, God is on Trial. I ordered this book from Amazon, and I must say I've read it. It's very well written, very thought-provoking.
My black people, it's all about the unity. There's nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody
in a state of emergency. Prejudice. Wrote a song about it? Like to hear it? Here it go. Free your mind.
There was a old phrase or an old saying I used to hear in cartoons and in movies when I was growing up. And this old saying was usually associated with Italian people, when somebody would go into one of their restaurants and look at the menu, and just by looking at something, somebody would say, I don't want that. And the restaurant owner would say, try it. You like it. Try it. You like it. Terry, invoke. Try it. You like it. How do you know if you like something until you try it? How do you know if the shoe fits unless you try it out first when you don't know your shoe size? How do we know if we like or dislike anything until we try it? So we have something here called Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign. And I get all kinds of negative comments. In fact, sometimes hatred towards this idea or this plan. Have you tried it? No, you haven't. So if we have not tried it, how do you know you will like it? There are some cases when you are getting your car fixed and you cannot find exactly the right part for your car, but something else might work. The mechanic said, well, we can't find the right part for your car. We are going to try something else to see if it works. How do we know if this might work just like the original part if we don't try it? Try it. It might work. We have a bias and a prejudice against things. We don't, especially the so-called Negro, the descendant of slaves born in America. We, the African American, whatever you want to call us, it's confusion in our identity, whatever we are. I say the best label is soul brothers and sisters, but that's just me. Try it, you'll like it. We tried soul brothers and sisters, and we liked it. That's why you have Soul Train. And we refer to some of our food as soul food and soul music. You got soul. We tried it and we liked it. We don't use it no more because there are forces that caused it to die, to disappear. Because actually it was better for you than what we use today. That's another topic. How do you know if you like something till you try it? I don't mind critique of this thing called Mississippi campaign, Operation Exodus. I don't have any anger. I don't get upset because you question this idea. My problem comes when there are those who have not tried it because it has not been tried. But you critique something that you don't know nothing about. You have not tried it. You can't say, well, we tried it and this was the result. We tried it, this was the conclusion. You cannot say that. The only thing you can say, I don't like it because you won't continue to do what I feel we need to do that has been tried. And there are many of you who continue to try. We try and continue to try Egyptology or Cometicism and Christianity and Nation of Islamism, Hebrew Israelitism, these religious influence answers to our problems. civil rights ism, the voting ism, the integration ism, the segregation ism. We've done all these different things in the past. And we have done absolutely nothing since the civil rights era. Absolutely nothing of substance. Now, it is put on the table, this Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign, and all hell breaks out. How dare you bring us something new? Can't you see that we don't mind being a loser? We've been losing since the civil rights era. We're comfortable. We just want to feel good so we are able to say we're trying. But nothing is getting done. I don't mind. Again, I don't mind the critique. But don't critique Mississippi campaign simply because I critique what has already been tried. And you're angry and you're mad. Oh, well, what about that Mississippi campaign? What about it? What about it? You have not tried it. How much money has been invested in the Mississippi campaign? How much of your time has been invested in the Mississippi campaign? Do you support the Mississippi campaign? We have supported all these aforementioned things that I've already said. And you are still being comedic and you into your voodoo and your Christianity and your Hebrew Israelite isms and all these different things that we have already tried. And thousands of people give all kinds of money to you and their time and their energy and their talents. And where are you? Where are we heading? You keep making excuses for nothing happening. Or some of you don't do nothing at all. We're going to wait on the spaceship coming out the sky. We're going to wait for God to come and do something, some kind of miracle. That's what we're going to do. And that has not happened either. Your Yah, your Yahweh, your Allah, your Jesus has not returned. It's not changing the condition. And even if they do, why would you just want to sit around and wait for Jesus or Allah or Yah or whatever you waiting on? Or waiting for yourself to die so that you can go to... So what about the living? That's very selfish. You waiting to die so that you can enjoy your salvation. What about your grandchildren and the people that you leave behind who still got to live? Why do they have to wait till they die in order to change their condition? Is that what Yah, Allah, Jesus? What kind of God wants us to live in this type of hellish condition? We have to wait. We have to suffer in life, and we don't get to enjoy any kind of peace or heaven until we die. What type of supreme being, what type of creator are you worshiping? I would like for somebody to talk with who is not biased and prejudiced against the Mississippi campaign. I want you to critique, because I don't see your critique as negative. If your critique is credible and valid, it's non-biased, it's non-prejudiced, then we can learn and only become stronger. There was a time people that was around me, they used to call me, oh, you think you perfect. No, I'm not perfect. But when you give me valid and credible critique, I might get angry because I believe that it's not true or whatever. But I think about it. And if it's valid, I say, well, they make a good point. I am going to change that. So since I changed that, the next time you come to me, you can't talk about that error. You can't talk about that fault. You can't talk about that imperfection because I fixed that. Here we are as a people living in this nation, and we get critique, valid critique, credible critique, true observation, and we don't want to change nothing. We want to stay how we are. Then you want to get angry. If you bring valid, credible, true observation of this plan, it can only make the Mississippi campaign stronger, and I get stronger, which means the stronger I get, the more invalid, the more incorrect. The true observations that I'm bringing to show you that what you're talking about that has already been tried, I make that even more true. You help me make myself stronger. And the sad thing about it is that under this sole umbrella, we can bring all these things under one roof, and everybody finds their seat. Find what's good for you to do under this one umbrella, and instead of talking about the Mississippi campaign can be all under one umbrella. This group can handle this part. It's plenty of work. There's plenty of things to do. The good thing is that we all follow under one foundation that has nothing to do with religion, has nothing to do with your personal ideology. It's the simple activity of moving the people forward. That's what it's all about. No concern about your lifestyle. Don't care if you're rich or you're poor. Don't care about your personal self. Just what is in the best interest of a people so that they can move forward. So they can gain what is beneficial to them in this nation, which we should have by right as a citizen anyway. But since we're not going to be recognized, it's not going to be given to us, then we need to take our destiny in our own hands. That was the theme of Soul Liberation Day. And if you have not watched that gathering of sisters and brothers, Soul Liberation Day 2021, the theme was taking our destiny in our own hands so that we can move forward, so that we can stop talking about liberation, and we actually, and you can see that you're progressing. You don't have to pretend to be a winner. We can be a winner. And on that note, anybody who can sit here and go back and forth with me so I can make the Mississippi campaign better.
We are in a state of emergency. Prejudice. Wrote a song about it? Like to hear it? Here it goes. Free your mind.